Hello, my name is Riley from Numerous, and today I'm going to show you how you can use Numerous inside of Google Sheets to automate your spreadsheet busy work. So I'm going to go up to the Extensions button in the menu. If you haven't already, you can install Numerous by clicking Add-ons, Get Add-ons, and then searching for Numerous in Google Store. Once you've done that, you can go down here to Numerous.ai and click Show Sidebar. So I have this demo table here with a list of restaurant reviews, and I'm going to pretend to be the restaurant owner and do some analysis on the reviews. So the first thing I want to do is write a response using AI to the customer, either thank them for their praise or acknowledge their concerns. So I'm going to click into cell B2 here, the first review, and type in equals AI. This is one of Numerous's main functions. I can go on the sidebar here and see some more documentation about this, but equals AI is just like any other spreadsheet formula, and I can prompt it to do things for me. So I can say, write me a reply to this restaurant review from the restaurant to the customer. I'll wrap that in quotes, and then hit comma, and then actually add in, reference the review. And these prompts, you can kind of experiment with them. Sometimes you might not get the results exactly how you want, and you can actually go back into the prompts, revise it, be more specific, kind of guide the AI to do exactly what you want. So you can see that it wrote the response here, and I can also drag this formula down to the other reviews and apply the same thing. The next thing I want to do is extract the food item from the review. So in each of these reviews, the customer mentions some kind of food item. Here it's the miso soup, here it's the spaghetti. I want to extract that. So I can either write another equals AI formula myself and do that manually, or I can go into the sidebar, and we have a couple of pre-built-in tools here, one of which is extract, which I'm going to use. And I can type in extract the food item from the restaurant review in column A. And then I click into the cell where I want to place this extraction, and then place extraction, I click that button. And you can see it finds miso soup. And I can drag this down just like before. Whoops, this is going kind of fast. And then it gets the food item. The next thing I want to do is figure out the cuisine of the actual food item. So this is something that is kind of basic information, something you can Google for. We also have another tool here called Get Basic Information. So if I wanted to find the cuisine from the food item in column C, I can type in something like, give me the cuisine of the food item in column C. And then again, I can click into the cell in column D and place the result. And just like before, I can drag it down again to apply it to my whole table. Whoops, it's moving very fast. And then the next thing I want to do is find the sentiment of the review. Let me just make this a little smaller so I can see everything here. So I either want to figure out if the review is positive or negative. So we have another tool called Sentiment Analysis, where I can analyze the sentiment of the restaurant review in column A, and you can define exactly what you want it to return. So I'll say positive and negative. But you could also add more things too. You could add neutral, you could add very, very positive, very, very negative. You can kind of get what you want, but I'll place that result. You can see it says negative, and then I can drag that down again. So the next thing I want to do is, we also have another tool called Generate Formula. If you want to generate a normal spreadsheet formula, but you don't know exactly how to do it, you can describe to the AI in words exactly what kind of formula you want, and it will make it for you. So in this case, in column F, I either want a 1 or a 0. 1 if the sentiment is positive and 0 if it's negative. So I will say in cell E2, And just a note, you have to be very specific in the cell references here. Numerous can't read the contents of your spreadsheet, so if I just said, for example, like the sentiment, it's not going to know where the sentiment is in the spreadsheet. So you have to specifically say it's in column E. It doesn't know where things are, so you have to describe and tell it to it what cells, what rows, what columns, the data that you want to write a formula for, where it is. So I can say in cell E2, or actually, I'll restart. So return return 0 if cell E2 is negative, return 1 if cell E2 is positive. I can generate that formula. It might take a second. And I get a formula written for me. So I can insert this into the cell in F1, and you can see it correctly says 0. And then I can drag that down. And then I want to find the average sentiment, I guess. So I can just type in equals average, and then F2 to F11. I can see the average. So 0.7, more on the positive side. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, you can email us. Our email is in the description of this video. We'd love to help you, and we're really excited to see what you can do with Numerous. Thanks for watching.